the TV last week saw what happened. Everybody who was in this arena last time saw what happened when John Tella attacked a gentleman who was in a wheelchair. There was a lot of legal ramifications. A lot of things went down. At this point, I would like to introduce the gentleman who was sitting in that wheelchair. Please come out here, Dustin Thomas. A lot of the people that were watching at home, a lot of people that were here in the audience thought that Dustin was just a fan sitting here, but in fact, Dustin is one of the students at our training facility, and John Tella had an issue with him training with us, had a problem with him training with us, doesn't like him, doesn't think he belongs in the wrestling ring. Now, when Dustin first came to me about being trained, I was a little skeptical too. You know, I didn't want to have him get hurt or be put in a situation that he couldn't handle. But after learning about his background in athletics, after learning about what a good amateur wrestler he was, and he wasn't able to go anywhere else and get training, that he really wanted to do something he always wanted to do in his life, and we gave him that opportunity. And because of that, John Tella was upset, and he took it out on him. And at this point right now, I think we all need to hear from Dustin and see what he has to say.
Thanks, Gino. Appreciate it. Yeah, Tella's a bully. Simple as that. But I mean, he's gonna learn that, you know, you can't just pick anybody or do whatever you want all the time. You know, he is a big guy, yeah, sure. But I've been taking over obstacles my entire life, you know, and he's just gonna be the next one. You know, he thinks he's big bad Tella, and he's gonna find out, because I'd like to challenge him in 3 weeks to a match.
I'll tell you what, I know that you've been training hard up at the school for several months now, and I know that you're ready, but in 3 weeks, fans are going to get to see what a special young athlete this gentleman is, and John Tella is going to be in for a very, very big surprise. Oh,
yeah. Tonight, once again, I put my light heavyweight title on the line, and my opponent, Punishment X. I've been champ for over 400 days. There's no way that you're gonna come into my house and take what's mine. So Punishment X, be ready, because ECPW is always Sonny-licious.
Joey, what do you know about this masked man?
He's got a mask on.
Nothing gets past you, Joey.
Nothing at all.
What did you think of that first segment with
very ugly man? Well, you know what? Before we go into this match, let's talk about what just happened a few minutes ago, Gino. I know you were heartbroken over it. I know you were upset over it. And is this young man, Dustin, ready for Tella?
Well, I'll tell you what, Joey. He's ready to wrestle. And you're right, it's a very emotional situation. Dustin wants to be treated just like all the other wrestlers. We're tough on him. And the fans are going to get to see in 3 weeks, but I already know he's a special kind of athlete.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that one.
And speaking of special kind of athletes,
he's special. He is special. Sonny Kiss is probably the most popular wrestler here in East Coast professional wrestling.
Definitely the most unorthodox.
He's got dance moves that Jennifer Lopez wish she had.
He's got something else he wish he had.
Actually, close.
Close second.
Whoa, what a view. Well, you asked about Sonny's opponent, and I did try to talk to him before the matches tonight. He just wouldn't say a word to me.
You think he's trying to
tell me where he was
trying
from.
to conceal himself? He may be somebody that that we know of, and maybe he doesn't want to show his identity to have the advantage over Sonny Kiss.
He wouldn't even let me hear his voice.
Wow.
So I have no idea. Could it be somebody who's been in professional wrestling, ECPW, for a while, and is now under a mask?
Could be somebody that's banned and maybe license revoked. Look at the moves like Sonny. Joey G, you've watched wrestling for quite a few years, and you know you've seen a lot of great wrestlers. Sonny Kiss has something special.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Right now,
many times in the past you asked me, who does this wrestler remind you of? Who does this Sonny Kiss reminds me of no other wrestler I've ever seen before. He's unique, has got a style of his own. What is that all about?
They're getting cheek to cheek out there.
Is that a Roman helmet?
You have to ask DeVito about that one. But does Sonny Kiss remind you of a Ricky Starr, maybe a little bit?
More flamboyant than a Ricky Starr.
Oh!
And I got to say, much more talented than a Ricky Starr.
Well, the Punisher there, Punisher X, he's well scouted, this Sonny Kiss. I mean, Sonny Kiss has gone global. He's been wrestling all over not only the United States, Joey G, but all over the world. He's in that much demand. Wow, now he's just standing on the chest and making it very difficult for Sonny to breathe. I know, Joey, you opened up the beginning, and I know you probably touched a little bit about the tag team tournament.
Well, tag team tournament, we touched on it lightly, but we went right to the ring for your interview with Dustin Thomas.
Right, there's a quick pin here. This would be a huge upset, and a new light heavyweight champion would be crowned.
And our fans would be upset, wouldn't they?
Of course, they don't want to see. They love Sonny Kiss. Holy mackerel.
Well, Gino, we have a new lighting starting off tonight here in the ECPW at the...
Well, with the many TV stations that ECPW is on, Joey G, that they requested certain looks from the audience and certain looks in the filming, and we've come up with the best one we believe.
Gino, we have a tag team tournament match starting tonight, right?
Well, there's been semifinals going on over the last month at the different house shows, and they've narrowed it down to 8 teams that qualify. And the next 4 weeks, we're going to do the first round of those tournament.
Well, I understand, Gino, that the Mooses came out of retirement to enter the tournament, but unfortunately they were eliminated.
They were eliminated quickly, as many tag teams were in, all from all over, Joey. And again, we're down to the final 8, and it looks like Punisher X took a little bit too much time. And I know tonight we're going to have, on this segment, Joey, the first round, we're going to get to see the Meadowlands Monster and Sage against Corey Dillenger and Kenny Bengal.
Wow. So Team Shazzam is well represented here in the tournament. Look at a flamboyant Sonny Kiss. Wow!
Oh, beautiful shot, Joey. I mean, he does things no one else can do.
No. That's why when you say, does it remind you of Ricky Starr? Ricky Starr was great. Sonny Kiss is in a class by himself. I have never seen an athlete perform like Sonny Kiss.
We've seen him in the beginning stages.
Oh,
of his
look at
career.
this.
Oh. Punishment X. Oh, we may have a new light heavyweight champion, Joey. Oh, barely kicked out of two.
Oh, Mr. X.
Looks like he's a little frustrated there, Joey. Gonna maybe go for the second time. Go for it again. Oh, one too many times. And he got the 3 count.
And that's why he's the champion.
Tremendous win, Joey. Tremendous win, fans.
Tonight here in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, ECPW is hosting a tag team tournament for the tag team champions.
That's right.
And brother,
What you got, man?
I'm on a roll.
You on a roll.
I'm gonna collect. I'm gonna add one more title to my shoulder. And tonight we're gonna show why Team Shazzam is the most dominant tag team this industry has ever seen.
You're so right about that, Kenny. And whoever these two guys, these two tower freaks, don't matter how tall you are or it's about how strong you are.
That's right.
When you're Team Shazzam, you get beat all day.
The next match is going to be scheduled for one fall, and it'll be a tag team tournament match. Making their way to the ring first, the first team, the Meadowlands Monster and Siege.
Where's the other? Meadowlands Monster is here, but I don't see Spade. Something going on that we don't know about.
It's very unusual, Joey J.
Did Sage want his own entrance music? Did he have to go to the bathroom? Did, oh, Meadowlands Monster.
Is he going to be by himself?
Intimidating the referee.
Guys, what's up? Problem. Makes no sense.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Sage and Meadowlands Monster playing mind games, but I don't know who they're playing with their opponents aren't in the ring. Oh, here they come representing Team Shazzam. The first one to come out. Bad News Dillenger. The big man. Kenny Bengal coming to the ring. And this one is a pick'em, boy. This match could go anywhere, and anywhere, and anyhow, and anyway. You got 4 of the toughest competitors here in East Coast Professional Wrestling. The Meadowlands Monster, Sage, Kenny Bengal, and Dillenger. Kenny Bengal holding his title up, but this isn't a title match. This is the first round for the tag team tournament here in ECPW. And there's no love lost between these two teams. You got to give the size advantage to Meadowlands Monster and Sage, but Dillinger's a big boy himself, and Kenny Bengal, one of the most accomplished wrestlers we have here in East Coast Professional Wrestling. Well, they're squaring off. Bengal and Dillenger talking a little strategy. Meadowlands Monster and Sage deciding on who's going to begin this match. Dillenger says he's got it. He's starting it, and looks like he's going to square off against the Meadowlands Monster. Fans, this should be a doozy. And call your friends, call all your wrestling fans out there, and tell them about the tag team tournament that's going to take place in East Coast Professional Wrestling Adrenaline TV over the next several weeks.
Joey G, I know you're excited about this.
Well, I know you are too, Gino Caruso. We talked about this tag team tournament for months now. It was difficult putting it together, getting the best tag teams. Oh, what a kick by Kenny Bengal to the face of Meadowlands Monster, and Bruno was down on one knee. Misses a clothesline. Bengal takes him with a low drop kick to the groin area and takes him over. Knee to the head. Bengal taking it to the Meadowlands Monster. In comes Dillenger.
Corey Dillenger looks pretty fired up today, Joey.
Well, you know, we got a good editing crew, so I don't think we have to worry about anything.
Thank
We
God.
just got to keep our heads together.
Good thing the bullets are out of the gun. But I know you've been excited about this tag team tournament, Joey, and you've been following it, and I know the fans are excited.
Fans excited about it. We talked about this for many months. There's some of the best tag teams in professional wrestling here in East Coast Professional Wrestling.
And also, you're going to get to see matchups you probably would never see. I mean,
just based on the brackets, this is what happens.
And there's a nice dollar amount for the winners of this tournament, isn't there?
Yes, there is. They're going to get a trophy and a hefty check and be winners of this Commissioner's Cup Tag Team Tournament. It's very prestigious, and the tag team champions are in it. The top-notch males are in it. We're going to hear from them next week. I mean, everybody's in this thing. It's down to the final 8, Joey G.
Well, looking at the brackets behind us, we got...
Well, the only thing I'm concerned about, it says the Flows, but we know Frankie Flo is injured.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I know that they qualified for this pre the injury, but I don't know how the Flows could still be in this tournament. I mean, we'll have to touch on that later on, but right now...
Well, we got some new tag, and we got Johnny Starr teaming up with Joe Scott.
Ricky Palmer and
Connor Riley, which is would be another good tag team. Of course, Anderson Theory together.
Who's the favorites? I mean, it's really anybody's game. It's how you win and who's in the bracket next. I mean, it's really like the luck of the draw of how you who you match up with. And you have 2 teams in there right now, Joey, that are basically not fan favorites.
No, they're not.
And they wound up in a match against each other. So
well, the brackets are pulled. The board of directors, along with Alan Kay, came up with the brackets. And we'll see what's going to happen.
Corey Dillinger's firing up. Oh, my God. Look at the strength of the Meadowlands monster, Joey. He has freakish strength.
He's a freak of nature.
He's a 7-foot monster, Joey.
But not the biggest wrestler here in ECPW, is he?
He's one of them.
One of them. There's one guy bigger than him.
The giant Spaniard, 7'4", 400-pounder. And you have some super heavyweights, Joey, with Colossus and Achilles.
I understand Achilles is taking a vacation. He's gone down south to visit family.
He went back down to North Carolina and Georgia to visit some cousins and some of his favorite barbecue places. Big suplex.
Well, Achilles asked for some time off. That terrible flood that hit North Carolina.
Well, he wanted to make sure his family was good.
He's concerned about his family. He's a family man.
He is very much so. And right now, both of these gentlemen there need to make tags to their partners.
And I'll tell you, once these fans heard about the tag team tournament, tickets went early to get here. And fans, if you think it's great on TV, which it is, you got to see it in person.
I know, Joey, right now, look at, great move by Kenny Bengal. Well, the fans maybe seem to siding with Kenny Bengal, and Corey Dillenger is just, or they just appreciate the moves he's doing.
Well, Kenny Bengal, if he played by the rules, he could be a fan favorite, but he doesn't. Very talented.
Well, Dan the Man took him under his wing and made him into a tremendous athlete.
Whoa! Caught him on the left.
Oh, to the outside. Meadowlands Monsters out of the equation.
Here we go. Right in front of us.
Oh, they're both down.
Right in front
That is a suicide dive if I ever saw one. All caution to the wind, Joey. And that put the Meadowlands Monster out of commission. Oh, there's Dillenger.
Oh.
Big knockout punch.
Get double team and Sage.
That may be it, Joey. Do we have the first round winners? And there we do. Unbelievable.
And fans, that was only the opening match. They're only going to get better. Yeah.
A tremendous win, Joey. Round number 1 in the books. Fans, Gino Caruso, Joey G saying so long from the Garden State.